What is going on, guys? Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So Palantir stock is getting beaten down yet again today. It's currently about 11 a.m. on the East Coast. I'm not sure when you're watching this video. It could be in a couple hours. It could be whatever, after the bell. We'll see. But overall, Palantir is down to $20.80 right now, down 1.5%. And we're taking out the lows from yesterday. Yesterday, we hit $20.95 roughly. We tapped that point, then we saw a V-shaped recovery. You guys probably remember that, right? Boom, we saw a nice recovery yesterday. Then we consolidated at about 21-ish dollars heading into close. And well, today, guys, that's not been the case, right? We opened up at about 21.30, which was good, but clearly we have been slipping ever since, right? We're down about 40 to 50 cents from where we opened, or about 2.5% on no news, at least to my knowledge. Let me see here, guys. Yeah, no news. We're just continuing the little sell-off here post earnings, which to me, guys, is music to my ears. Bring it on. I actually want this thing to get under 20 bucks per share, like I've been saying here in the content, right, guys? So yeah, it looks like on the intraday, again, we're taking the lows out from yesterday, and on the 5-day 5-minute chart, we are now at a fresh low as well, which, if you guys remember, I did hint at the descending triangle in my video update yesterday, right? You guys probably remember that. We were making lower highs into that support at around $21 per share, and now we're slipping under it, which again, in the short term for the bulls isn't the best sign. But if you want to get in the stock, build out a position like I am, this is great. Music to your ears, right? So we're down now probably officially 20% from the highs post earnings. Yeah, about 21% officially, guys. Now we're officially in a bear market on Palantir stock, which, I mean, that sounds a bit intimidating, like, oh my God, Palantir is in a bear market, it's over, the world's ending. But in the grand scheme of things, guys, if you pull the 4-hour chart up, any longer term time frame, you're going to realize, oh, wait a second, it's not that big of a deal, right? Obviously, we're still holding an uptrend. Everybody out there knows that, right? If I get the channel tool out, let me show you this. We're actually looking pretty solid. If I pull the year up, let me show you the yearly chart. Look at where we're at right now, guys. This is looking really good in my opinion still, right? We hit 27.50 a couple months ago. That was back in the beginning of middle of March. Arguably, we got overbought there, and now we're, selling off, looking to consolidate at around the 180 SMA on this 1-year chart at the bottom of this channel, which could put us anywhere from 19 to 20 bucks, kind of where we are right now. So to me, guys, this looks like a no-brainer. Buy the dip. Of course, I'm not telling you guys what to do. Please don't do anything. Do your own research. But for me, I'm looking at these charts and the fundamentals and the long-term outlook of this company, and I'm like, this looks really good. I mean, even as a swing trade, let's say you don't want to get in this thing as an investment, which is fine. Do what you want. It's your money. You worked hard for it, right? If you want to look at this as a swing trade, that makes a lot of sense to me as well, right? I feel like once we get NVIDIA's numbers in, a week and a half, I think they report on the 22nd, so not this Wednesday coming up, but the Wednesday after that. Once we get NVIDIA's numbers, and all the AI companies, pretty much the prominent ones, already reported, I feel like that's when we're going to, start getting some consolidation and maybe a recovery. Honestly, I think that's kind of what we're looking at right now. And Palantir, the closer it gets to the teens, the high teens, the more attractive it is for me as a long-term play. And again, even as a swing trade, I might buy some swing trade shares in my trading portfolio as well. And Palantir, that's kind of what I'm looking to do. So I like the way this is setting up on the yearly chart, on the 4-hour chart as well. It's looking pretty good. And let me show you some key levels that we could be going to potentially if we start slipping even more, let's say under 20. Some key levels I'm looking at are, of course, $19.10. That's where we peaked out back here. You guys remember that back in the middle of December, all throughout January heading into February, we were struggling to break above 19. So that makes it a big support here. And honestly, I don't see it getting much lower than 19, although it could. Who knows? But if it does go under 19, let's say, to play devil's advocate, some other key levels here, $16, that's a big spot. You guys can see that was resistance all throughout August, September, October, right? Heading into January, where we held 16 as support. So I don't think it's going to get there. If it does, I'll be loading the boat. But to play devil's advocate, guys, we got to look at these levels. So if we do end up breaking this channel on the 4-hour time frame under 19-ish dollars, that's where we could be slipping to. But again, I don't really see that happening. I could be wrong in the short term. Who knows? But yeah, that's a quick breakdown here on PLTR, guys, as again, we're slipping on this beautiful Friday. It is what it is, and it's opening up opportunities in my humble opinion. What are your thoughts, by the way, guys? Let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and follow along for more content, guys. Without you, this will not be possible. I appreciate you all for tuning in each and every day, as always. So yeah, that's a quick breakdown on PLTR. Let me show you guys some other names that are moving today. We have Groupon moving, which I don't know where this came from. I mean, I know they had a very high short interest last I checked, so a lot of people were betting against Groupon, which makes sense. I mean, when's the last time you've used this company, right? The product, I can't even remember. I think I was using Groupon like a decade ago. I don't know. Do you guys use Groupon these days? I don't know. But yeah, the company reported earnings. Looks like adjusted EPS came in at 6 cents versus the 5 cents expected. Sales $123 million versus $117 million expected. And they see Q2 2024 revenue of $116 to $122 million versus $122 million expected. And their guidance for the full year is, let's see, for revenue, $489 to $515 million versus $522 million. So they beat EPS, beat revenue. Guidance is decent, a bit soft, to be honest, for revenue for Q2 and full year, but the stock is still moving, which it is what it is. That's how the stock market works sometimes, guys. Guidance could be weak, but we could still move. And then again, the stock is down, or it was down big time, from where it was a couple weeks ago. So maybe there was too much negativity priced in. And wait a second here. Did this company report earnings in March and now? Wait, why? So they reported earnings on the 15th of March and just now again on the 9th of May. I don't know. It's Groupon, guys. Who gives a crap? But at the end of the day, it's moving pretty big, 25%, and we'll see if that continues here moving forward. It looks like we're also seeing a decent move in ARM Holdings, which really isn't breaking out by any means right now, but it is getting to the top of the wedge here, which is a very interesting spot in my opinion. So we'll see what happens with ARM Holdings if it does crack over $115 per share. Let me actually set my alert there right now. Mark is at, we're above $115 per share. And let me see, looks like Celsius is also moving. This is one that you guys have to watch right now. Celsius is at $85 per share. Right now, it's up over 3%, and we're pretty much at the highs from around a month ago, which if we get out of here, 85, 86 bucks, we could be taken off to the races, low mid 90s, high 90s. That's where we could be headed, guys. So these are a couple that I'm watching. My thoughts on Palantir, right? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, follow along for more content, and check out the Patreon if you guys want to see me build out my Patreon portfolio, which I've been doing that for over a year now. You get all my buys, sells, the returns, weekly updates, sometimes multiple updates per week. That's on Patreon. Link down below, stasurfast.com/Patreon, or check out the QR code right here. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you later.